Coach, you want to start us off with an opening statement about the game?
Yeah, it was a great weekend. Northern Iowa is a really difficult team to play. I was telling the team, almost the antithesis of LSU. They just make you earn points multiple times. They're so scrappy. We had trouble containing their outsides. But I loved that we were able to respond after a really, really tough, good set two. Kudos to Northern Iowa. I think this is going to be a good win for us, hopefully.
Open it up for questions for the student athletes.
For either player, I guess, when you lose a set with both teams save 6-7 points. That was insane. When you lose that, how do you bounce back from that?
I think it really fires us up because it's so intense, but then you kind of go into the next set with like that fiery, like, okay, like we're gonna take care of this, like this one's ours, So I feel like it really motivates us and gets us excited to like go take care of business in the next set.
Yeah, and I think it was good going into the locker room after that, having that little bit longer break where we could come back in and settle down and be like, hey, we did some really good things in that set. Now let's take that and use that energy to fire us up for the next two, for sure.
Kirsten, Nora understandably gets a lot of love, obviously MVP today, but Ava feels like it's had a great start to the season. Probably could have easily got MVP as well. In the grand scheme of things, considering she's young in her career, what does it feel like you had with Ava?
Well, it's been fun kind of watching Ava develop. Her bread and butter is trying to attack hands, which is different than Nora. They're really different players. You have to be prepared for different things. Ava's got every shot in the book. I thought she did, she got called on serve today and she did a great job behind the line. So, and then I thought she made some adjustments blocking. So those are all exciting things. As coaches, you like when you tell players things and they start to do it. So, Ava's had a great start of the season. What we expected though, that's the way she's been playing.
Yeah, it's kind of what we expected. But, no one has had a start to the season in this program's history that you're on right now. What does it feel like? What kind of a zone are you in right now?
Yeah, I think it's really fun. It wouldn't be without them, like especially Kendra. I think I shouted you out in the other one, but I owe all of it to her. So yeah, I think it's good. Like I've been really working on my confidence, and so I think that's helping that a lot because then I can help the team more when I'm playing confident. So yeah, but it's been a really fun year so far. So.
Do you have any plans to celebrate this weekend?
Get ready for Nebraska. That's what's on my mind.
They need to rest. That's what we told them to do.
For either of you two, obviously we talked about how you bounce back from the set you scored 30 or you scored 34, but what does it do for this team having back-to-back days where you're getting pushed that far in the game?
I think we talked right after that game, like those are things you can't practice, and in practice you can't simulate that. So I think it's really good to have those opportunities to learn to fight and play with grit in those close situations. It's really intense. So I think it's good for us to have them, even if sometimes they don't go away. We're still getting better and learning, and it's helping us in the future.
And at 3, you got scored with 7. You're going into a game down 2. Ellie's starting to see the key to that. What did you see from her in terms of the serve she was handling to get them off schedule and you guys coming in and improving?
Well, I think that's the difference between 2 and 3. We missed some end game serves that were pretty critical. Even some people had scored. I think Nora had scored a couple and then missed one. I think what Ellie did was she made them earn their way out. We talk a lot about that. She did it repetitively. Good aggressive serve. She moved it around, and I definitely think that was probably. Obviously that run was the key to the game. There's no question, and her not letting them off the hook, even 3 points in. Is huge.
Any more questions?
Yeah. Destiny stepped up on Friday, saved you guys. Today, Audrey and Ava T come in set 3, you're down 3, and they kind of just steadied you, let you go on your run, tied it up. Sydney's been nails. Your true freshmen have been really sparks this year for you. Are you more impressed with their ability to change the complexion of matches this early in their career?
Well, I guess the short answer to that is no. I knew it was a very talented class. They played at a high level in club. I think the thing that I've liked is that they feel integrated with the team enough that they can bring a spark, that they can bring a dynamic. Sometimes you just, it's just a different edge that, I don't even know if edge is the word, but just a different feel on the court that they can bring. And I think that's a testament to, all 18 players, that there's a comfort and someone comes in and it's exciting and what are they going to bring? And as compared to, if you haven't made them feel welcome, maybe they come in scared. And so I think, I think it's a testament of the depth of this group that we've got depth in that position and could have gone with a couple other people too.
For either people, I mean, I think you probably got a sense either this summer or early this fall camp that this team is really deep. I mean, the competitions for these positions were hard. What stands out to you about the ability to just call someone's number and have them come in and provide a spark when a match is going a certain direction?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is that we all love one another so much that it becomes that everybody is fired up for each other, so it doesn't matter who's on that court, what's going on, everybody has that ability to go in and show up when they need to and know that they can go out there and play fearless because no matter what, everybody on the court, everybody on the bench has your back, and I think that's huge. And being able to build that this summer was amazing for our player.
We talk a lot about depth. I know you don't like to probably pit past teams against each other, but what does it feel like this team ranks in terms of your deepest teams you've had?
I'm not trying. I don't know. I'm not good at that. I couldn't tell you. I can tell you that I think this team has a lot of upside. I still think we've got areas that we can continue to get better. But I think, when our first contacts are good, we're good. I think we're scrappy defensively, and I think we've got good offense everywhere. So, those things bode well. We just got to shore up, play a little cleaner, I think, in the long term. But that, we're 2 weeks into the season. I think we're playing better this weekend than we did last weekend, and that's ultimately what we want to continue to do.
Not to further challenge the long-term memory, but where does this Blue Jay invitation rank in terms of a few components? Like the energy in the crowd just felt like, it got to a level that doesn't happen often in a special kind of environment, and then the volleyball itself also felt very high level. Do you feel like this was different this year?
Matt, again, I don't remember any other Blue Jay invites. I will again say I thought the fans impacted the match. It was electric, particularly in the set too. So I guess they did positively impact us there. But they were so engaged. It was fun to be at home. Competition. It wasn't a bunch of 5-setters.
Right.
One was a 5-setter. But I just thought, very different teams, a lot of high-level play. Again, like Ball State and Northern Iowa, and those teams both were picked to win their league. So these are teams that are high level, that expect to win. And then obviously LSU is a good team in the SEC and on the rise with the new coach.
Any more questions?
Nebraska coming up. Obviously, you guys have already won a game in a Big Ten gym, an upper tier Big Ten team in the gym. Does that change the challenge a little bit from a confidence standpoint, knowing that you've obviously the game is different, but that you've gone into an elite team's gym and already beaten them once to give you confidence for what Wednesday might be like?
Well, I think their gym compared to Purdue's is going to be a bit more of a challenge for us. It's going to be a lot louder, a lot more red. But I think it's really important for us to walk in with that confidence because we're good and we need to play like Creighton volleyball, and I think that'll be huge for us to come in and play with confidence because it's going to be intimidating. Playing at Nebraska is scary, so I think we need to come in and be confident and just play our game.
How do you overcome the scary?
I think we're excited. This is the challenge that we face every year. We know we're going to play Nebraska, and we know it's going to be a big-time game. So it's a lot of firing each other up, and I think Purdue helped us in that. Again, Purdue did have a very loud student section. They were yelling at us. They did bring a lot of energy there. So I think again, that did prepare us in some aspect of what to expect when you're back there serving and you have many people yelling at you, or if you're on the court and you just got to see what they're going to bring. But I think we're all fired up. I think we're excited to get back in the gym this week and to go out there and just play our best game that we can.
So volleyball is going through a big growth right now with Nebraska setting that attendance record, pro team coming to Omaha. So how does it feel to be part of a team like this right now when volleyball is going through so much growth?
Yeah, it's really cool. It's amazing to see exactly how much growth is going on, and to see that this game is just booming, and to be a part of that is just something that like not a lot of people get the chance to do. So it's really soaking it in, enjoying these moments, and just praising everybody in this sport of volleyball right now for what we are able to accomplish at the moment.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.